Millions of people grew up in the 1970s enjoying a variety of vibrant cartoons that captured their imaginations. But what happens when those beloved shows disappear far too soon? From the whimsical world of the Herculoids,
team up to protect their planet from sinister invaders,
to the adventurous escapades of Jabberjaw,
I saved the disc and got rid of the octopus.
these shows left fans craving more. Why did these creative gems end so abruptly? Here's a look at 10 awesome cartoons of the 1970s that ended too soon. The Harlem Globetrotters was an animated TV show created by Hanna-Barbera Productions that first aired on September 12, 1970. The show featured the famous Harlem Globetrotters basketball team as they traveled around the world, solving mysteries and helping people with their unique combination of basketball skills and humor.
Uh-oh, we're too late. Piece's been turned into a kangaroo.
Key characters in the show included Meadowlark Lemon, who was voiced by Scatman Crothers, and Curly Neal, voiced by Stu Gilliam. The series became popular for its blend of sports and comedy, which appealed to both children and adults. The Globetrotters' real-life basketball tricks were animated to appear even more impressive on screen, adding to the show's appeal. The Harlem Globetrotters ran for 2 seasons, producing a total of 22 episodes, before it ended in 1972. As the Harlem Globetrotters wrapped up their animated adventures, you might be curious about another unique Hanna-Barbera creation. How did a superhero team up with a clumsy robotic dog? Let's explore!
Dog Wonder will protect his canine cousin from the evil Hive.
Dino Mutt's Dog Wonder was an animated show created by Joe Ruby and Ken Spears and produced by Hanna-Barbera. It first aired on September 11, 1976 on ABC. The series followed the adventures of Blue Falcon, a superhero similar to Batman, voiced by Gary Owens, and his bumbling robotic dog, Dino Mutt.
You talking about me, Blue Falcon? Gosh.
He's fearless, scareless, a little too careless. Dino Mutt!
Voiced by Frank Welker. Each episode featured the pair fighting various villains, with Dino Mutt's gadgets frequently malfunctioning in a humorous way. The show was well loved for its mix of action and comedy, and the full dynamic between the characters. It was also known for its crossover episodes with Scooby-Doo, which added to its popularity.
We sort of goofed, Blue Falcon.
We thought Dog Wonder was the ghost of Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde isn't a ghost. He's a diabolical criminal.
The series ran for 20 episodes over 2 seasons and ended on October 1st, 1977. Interestingly, Dino Mutt's voice was inspired by the characters Gertrude and Heathcliff from Red Skelton's comedy routines. As Dino Mutt Dog Wonder wrapped up its zany adventures with the Blue Falcon and his malfunctioning sidekick, what other unforgettable animated superheroes from the 70s can match this charm? Let's explore the antics of Hong Kong Phooey next.
Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy.
Hong Kong Phooey was an animated TV show that aired in 1974, created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. It first premiered on ABC on September 7, 1974. The series followed Penrod Penry Pooch, a humble janitor who turned into the clumsy superhero Hong Kong Phooey, voiced by Scatman Crothers, to fight crime.
Egg drop, leg chop for 2. Go! That's pretty good.
In each episode, Penry would leap into a filing cabinet to change into his superhero alter ego, often getting stuck and needing help from his pet cat, Spot. The show was well loved for its humor, memorable theme song, and the endearing yet awkward hero. Hong Kong Phooey. Jabberjaw song. Inspired by the shark craze following the movie Jaws, it had a format similar to Scooby-Doo. A fun detail was Jabberjaw's frequent complaints about not getting respect.
I don't get no respect.
The show ran for one season.
Socket, plugs, motor, tires, chassis, speed buggy. That's me.
Speed Buggy was a lively cartoon made by Hanna-Barbera, which first aired on September 8, 1973. The show featured an orange talking dune buggy named Speed Buggy, who, along with his friends, Mark, Debbie, and Tinker, solved mysteries and took part in racing competitions around the world. Mel Blanc voiced Speed Buggy, while Michael Bell, Arlene Golanka, and Phil Luther Jr. provided the voices for the human characters. The show was known for its exciting adventures and Speed Buggy's charming personality. In each episode, the group faced villains and used Speed Buggy's special skills to save the day.
Oh, it's snowbank trick. Ski gear down.
The show was inspired by the success of The Love Bug and Speed Racer. Speed Buggy had one season with 16 episodes and ended its run on December 22, 1973. As Speed Buggy's thrilling adventures wrap up, what other iconic shows brought music and fun to the screen? Let's explore the musical magic of The Osmonds.
Alan, Wayne, Meryl, Jay,
Donnie, and Jimmy. Yeah! The Osmonds!
The Osmonds was a cartoon series from 1972 created by Rankin Bass Productions. It aired on ABC and featured the famous Osmond brothers. The show followed the brothers as they traveled around the world, sharing their music and spreading joy. Each episode highlighted their adventures, often led by the youngest brother, Jimmy, and their talking dog, Fuji.
Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I'm going to Alabama with a banjo on my knee.
The Osmonds voiced their own characters, with Donnie, Alan, Wayne, Meryl, Jay, and Jimmy bringing their animated selves to life. The series was a hit because it blended the Osmonds' musical fame with entertaining, family-friendly stories.
just like a yo-yo. Just like a yo-yo.
The show used a shorter version of their popular song, One Bad Apple, for the opening and closing credits. Despite its success, the Osmonds ran for only one season and had 17 episodes. It ended its broadcast on December 23, 1972. As the Osmonds wrap up its brief but memorable run, you might be curious about other iconic animated series that mixed music and adventure. What made Josie and the Pussycats stand out? Let's explore its vibrant world and see how it captivated audiences. Josie and the Pussycats was a cartoon series from 1970 created by Hanna-Barbera Productions. It first aired on CBS on September 12, 1970. The show followed an all-girl pop band, Josie and the Pussycats, as they traveled around the world solving mysteries and having adventures.
Now's our chance to scoop.
The main characters were Josie, voiced by Janet Waldo, Valerie, voiced by Barbara Perriott, and Melody, voiced by Jackie Joseph. Their manager, Alexander, his sister, Alexandra, and their cat, Sebastian, were also featured on the show. The series was known for its catchy music and thrilling stories.
I'm gonna do some voodoo on you, baby.
Notably, Valerie was the first black female character to appear regularly in a Saturday morning cartoon. The show had 16 episodes in its first season and was later rebranded as Josie and the Pussycats in Outer Space for another 16 episodes. The original series ended on January 5th, 1974. Josie and the Pussycats' musical adventures captivated viewers in the early 70s. But what if we told you that Hanna-Barbera had even more outlandish characters on their way? Let's explore how the Great Grape Ape shook things up.
Grape ape,
Just a little bit shy,
grape ape,
but a super strong guy.
The Great Grape Ape Show was a cartoon series from 1975 created by Hanna-Barbera Productions. It first aired on ABC in September 1975. The show followed a 40-foot-tall purple gorilla named Grape Ape, voiced by Bob Holt, and his dog friend Beagle Beagle, voiced by Marty Ingalls. They traveled in a small yellow van and got into various funny adventures.
Earth could terrify a 40-foot super simian into turning tail. Could the snowman be that abominable?
The series was known for its humorous and cheerful style. Grape Ape's famous catchphrase, "Grape Ape," was a hit with fans. Despite his enormous size, often causing trouble, Grape Ape always meant well.
Who will perform his specialty, weightlifting?
grape ape,
Not the whole gym building.
The show had one season with 16 episodes, each split into 2 parts. It ended its original run on December 13, 1975, but continued to air in reruns until 1978. As Grape Ape's hilarious antics and adventures with Beagle Beagle wrapped up, how did the world of animation blend with the legendary music of the Jackson 5? Let's explore that next to find out.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance to show you that I love you. 1, 2, 3, let me back.
The Jackson 5 was a cartoon series that aired in September 1971, created by Rankin Bass Productions and Motown Productions. It debuted on ABC with the show depicting the Jackson 5, the popular music group, in fictional adventures. Each episode followed the brothers, Michael, Marlon, Tito, Jermaine, and Jackie, as they got into various entertaining and musical situations.
You know you're walking on the ceiling? I am? Oh, good heavens!
Donald Fullalove voiced Michael, while Craig Grandy voiced Jackie, bringing the characters to life. The series was well loved for its blend of the Jackson 5's music and engaging stories, featuring animated performances of their hits like ABC and I Want You Back. The show ran for 2 seasons, totaling 23 episodes, and ended on October 14, 1972. It was later rebroadcast in the 1980s, continuing to delight fans of the iconic band. As we wrap up our look at the Jackson 5, it's clear that animated adventures were a key part of the 70s TV landscape. So, what other iconic animated series captivated audiences during this era? Let's explore the dynamic world of the New Adventures of Batman next.
just wage our never-ending battle of good versus evil. Ride with us.
The New Adventures of Batman was an animated series produced by Filmation and DC Comics, which premiered on CBS on February 12, 1977. The show featured Batman, Robin, and Batgirl as they fought crime in Gotham City, battling classic villains like the Joker and Penguin, along with new foes.
I'll get you for this. Just wait. I'll get you.
Batmite, a mischievous imp from another dimension, added a comedic element by trying to assist the heroes, but often causing more trouble.
I know. We start with my sniffer. I can smell an Ergonian 50 miles away.
Adam West and Burt Ward, who had played Batman and Robin in the 1960s live-action series, returned as voice actors. Melinda Britt voiced Batgirl and Catwoman, while Lou Scheimer voiced Batmite and several villains. The series was known for its familiar voices and the chemistry between the characters. Despite its popularity, the show lasted only one season with 16 episodes, ending on May 28, 1977. Bat-Mite's antics became a memorable highlight for fans. And that wraps up our list of the 10 awesome cartoons from the 1970s that ended too soon. Which show was your favorite, and which do you think deserved more episodes? If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more nostalgic content.